I am just so sick and fucking tired of sitting on that couch, getting my hopes up, and expecting something to be different when the same old thing happens every fucking year. I think that teams are going to start to realize real quickly that the most important thing that you can invest in is a backup tackle too. When our left tackle can't stay fucking healthy, we'll never be on the field because that just seems to be the case. I honestly don't even know what to fucking say anymore because of the fact that it's just that I feel like the Giants have become the new Jets, and that's a horrible feeling. I just think that I think Jaxson Dart is going to be better for this team as long as we can, get him starting. I think at this point, Jaxson Dart's just a better quarterback in the NFL than Russell Wilson, which just sucks to fucking say, but I just think it's the God's honest truth. Yeah.
That's based on probably nothing, though.
I think it was a lot of pressure in terms of the pass rush, for sure. And the O-line didn't help that.
Based on how bad Russell Wilson was.
Yeah. But
okay, I like that
bar's low.
At the same time, Russell Wilson caused a lot of that and didn't make the plays that were very clearly there for him, and I think anybody on planet Earth would have been able to make. And that's fine. Russell Wilson's not the problem. The problem is the entirety of the fucking team. We don't have a number 2 wide receiver. Malik Neighbors can
ding.
Send 2 fucking people at him, and it doesn't matter. Take him out the game, and it doesn't matter because who the fuck else is going to beat us? Like, you don't even need to blitz because you could rush 4, do some stunts along the defensive line, and it looks like the guys on the O-line haven't played a snap of football and don't know what a stunt on the defensive line is. So I'm broken. To tell you quite frankly, I'm fucking broken. I don't understand how this is a new year and you have something to prove, or at least you theoretically should have something to prove, and then your team comes out fucking flat in week 1. Make that make sense to me.
When you had the best vibes of preseason. They won the preseason vibes award.
Yo, they did win the preseason vibes award. What were they calling? You know what it was? They had the 3 amigos. And then they let one amigo walk.
That's true. Tommy's in.
So what? All those vibes for what?
It's like when Takeoff died.
Right.
Yes. Yes. It is. No, you're right. When you really break it down and analyze it, it's exactly like that.
Just we're never the same after that.
Yeah. Right.
No,
100%. So what's the take? What's the overreaction? Where you plant your flag?
That I'm just sick and tired of having to root for another team every single year and not my own. There's no
Come to my world.
overreaction.
Chris like ain't nothing.
That was good. It sucks because I just want to root for the team that I want to root for. But every year it's just like by week 4, I'm sitting here and I'm just like, well, looks like I'm just going to turn Red Zone on for the entirety of Sunday and not be able to watch my team play football because all it does is just give me fucking anxiety and make my heart hurt the whole day. So I'm quite frankly done. I'm ready for Jaxson Dart to be starting, and it's about to be week 2. That's my overreaction. There it is. Jaxson Dart needs to be the New York Giants starter next week immediately because – quite frankly, I just think was that your fingers?
My knuckles.
Oh, okay, cool. And I just think he's a better quarterback at this point than Russell Wilson. I'm sick and tired of the Giants. I'm sick and tired of all this fucking bullshit of me getting my hopes up every single year. And part of that is just me being a fan. I mean, eventually you just convince yourself that something's going to change, and then nothing ever does. So
do you think Jaxson Dart could save this regime? Like, you think Daboll and Shane, you think they, have a chance to keep their jobs? Because
yes.
Which actually doesn't work in their favor, just watch Daniel Jones have an elite game. The first game he's not with the Giants.
So that actually plays into my...
How good could... Because Daboll wasn't making Jones look the best he could because we just saw it on our new team week 1.
I mean, Daniel Jones had a career year of 15 passing
And he had a
touchdowns
career-
in 2022.
Bro, we're not. Come on. Like, we're acting like he didn't make him look like a competent quarterback, and then he goes out there and absolutely shreds the Minnesota Vikings in the playoffs and wins a playoff game. That was the worst thing that ever could have happened to our franchise because it set us back, because it forced us to have to make a decision on Danny. And obviously, I don't think not even close to all of this is Daniel Jones' fault. I have no ill will. I was so happy to see him balling on Sunday. It was great to watch, like it really was. I hope for success for him. We fucking ruined him, and that's exactly what happened. We set the guy up for failure, and I guess this is also part of the overreaction. We're the fucking problem, and it's not an overreaction. It's just the God's honest truth. The New York Giants are the new New York Jets.
So who's the problem though? Is it the front office? Is it Daboll? Is it the
I think
coordinators?
clean house. Yeah, everyone.
And you know, but like Dart doesn't save that.
Dart
have to.
Dart
So-
is their only hope.
So
like,
Dart does
still?
So if
Like,
Dart gets
still?
plugged in
It's
and
a-
plays good football, then yes. Like I'm not saying he will. I'm saying if he does and he
If-
plays good football, that is the only way that this regime is saved.
I
Yes.
feel like that's
If
pretty
Dart
silly.
gets plugged in and plays good football, that should be even more of a cue to fire this fucking joke of a clown show that they have in the front office
can if
to
he
get
plays
someone
well.
to get
You
someone
definitely can.
to get someone better to unlock Dart to a new level, because you know that these idiots are never going to let him reach his full potential.
But I don't
Because they
agree with
can't
that.
compete
I don't
without
agree with that.
Jackson Dart.
But that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is just the fact that if he does look like a good football player, and this is the guy that they picked, and this is the guy that Brian Daboll wanted, because obviously we're just sitting with Russell Wilson right now because we wanted a stopgap. Dart was never supposed to look, and yes, you could say it's preseason all you want, but
That's
he
exactly
looked
what we're
in
gonna say.
But he looked in command of an offense, regardless. Like he looked in command of an offense.
That's great. JJ
And-
McCarthy looked great and hasn't put up a point yet.
I mean, like, yeah, I'm just making an observation based on what I saw. Like, he looked like he was in command of an offense. If he is a good football player, if he plays well, then their job is saved. And Daboll proves that he just needed to get his guy. And Shane went and got the guy of the regime. So that is the only hope. That is the only
Getting
hope
the
for
guy
this
of the
I-
regime on your 6th year is insane.
I was gonna say I have long said I don't think Daboll. I don't think there are 32 coaches in the NFL better than Brian Daboll, but I do think Brian Daboll has the longest leash of any
Yeah,
the
for
longest
sure.
leash of any coach in the NFL. Like I'm saying, Jaxson Dart if Jaxson Dart comes out and is like God, like it's a what do they say? It's a
God, but he's got to
Jaxson Dart, can I reiterate, is not going to save your franchise. Jaxson Dart is not going to save your franchise.
really hope that this.
The team around him,
Back.
the same problems that you're seeing with Russell Wilson, where teams are doubling Malik Neighbors, are going to still
No,
happen when
I-
Jaxson Dart steps in.
I
They're going to have
agree.
nobody to throw to.
There's just a
Congrats.
world
If you throw
where-
Jaxson Dart in next week, the O-line's still the same O-line. He's still going to get crushed. You're going to crush his confidence. It's the wrong move. Why would you throw in the 22nd pick, whatever pick he
There's
was in the
just
draft,
a world-
just to get crushed?
And it's not.
But it
it's
would
the
be
world we're
stupid and
living in
idiotic. It
also
would be the
that
dumbest
Russell
thing I've ever
Wilson-
seen in my life if the Giants threw Jaxson Dart in week 2.
I really don't think it's a bad idea. I really don't.
I don't think he should see the field in week 2.
Like,
I don't.
Like you're setting him up for failure because you know what happens if you
I
say if you
just
but you know
hold
what
on,
happens
hold
if
the
you
fuck
throw
up.
Jaxson
No,
Dart out
you
there,
just got
you
to speak.
actually
You just got to
give him
speak a
no
lot
chance
about
to be
the
a good
franchise that
quarterback.
I'm a fan of. But anyways, what I have to say is I just think at this point that Russell Wilson can't fucking run an offense and doesn't fucking do it properly.
But what I'm saying
that
is
has
the
been a
answer's
known
not
issue for a
Jaxson
very
Dart.
long time now. Russell Wilson is not the fucking guy he was 7-8 years ago. My mistake was thinking that he was even competent enough to run an offense and just play within the scheme. He wasn't able to do that
Well,
last night.
he did it last. We just
yesterday.
saw him do it last year, and maybe
He did it for
and
a
maybe
good
it was the
5
Giants
games last
coaching
year.
staff that messed him up because we just saw him do it with the Pittsburgh Steelers, a competent coaching staff last year, and he comes to the Giants
did
and
it
immediately
for
folds.
5
Immediately
games and
folds.
sucked for the rest of the
Took them
season.
to the playoffs.
He did it for
Took
5
the Pittsburgh
games.
Steelers to the playoffs.
Yes,
and
he
comes
went
to the
5-0
Giants
in his
and
first
immediately
5 games
folds.
there, and then fucking sucked for the remainder of the season. Like, let's not act like Russell Wilson was perfect the entirety of the year. He played some really good
No,
football
but he
at the
did better
beginning.
than 46% completion percentage.
But a lot of that is on him.
Put up more than 6 points.
A lot of that is on him, bro.
2 field goals.
A lot of that is on him. And yes, I
That's the
understand
best
the
you
play
got?
calling wasn't perfect.
Two
I
field
understand the
goals?
play calling wasn't perfect. I get.
Throw the whole freaking coaching staff out. The whole thing. Get rid of them. What are we doing?
I agree.
Jaxson Dart, week 2, with that old line with no Andrew Thomas and only Malik. No, it's not going to work.
Bro said,
You're setting him up for
he
failure.
said cool.
Oh,
He said cool.
cool.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to put salt in the wound.
Yes, you did. Say that. You took the cap off the fucking thing and just dumped it out.
But what I'm telling you, I just think it's silly to throw your rookie quarterback into a already awful situation when
So-
you could just. You have Jameis Winston. Utilize him,
Okay,
please.
The whole point of
for
drafting
everything that you
Jackson
just
Dart and
fucking
bringing in
said.
Russ and Jameis was so
He didn't
you
play.
don't have to throw him into this
But
terrible
here-
situation.
Okay,
though.
right. I get that. Here's the thing though. Like, if your team is going to be this bad, you are going to get a top pick. And if you are going to be that bad, you are going to clean house. So your best option at this point is to see if he's special or not. And if he can't elevate the franchise, then we know what he is.
So here's
he
the
is
thing.
a guy
I
that will
agree.
be elevated
It's-
by the situation. Hold on. I just let you go on a whole fucking rant about my fucking franchise, so I'm going to get my shit off now. Thank you very much.
Nah.
My time to fucking speak. I have the fucking talking stick. Thank you. Okay.
We should get a talking ball. We should toss it to each other.
We should get fucking therapy balls,
I got
because
a
that's
pillow-
what
I
I
got a pillow
fucking
back
need.
here.
It's what I fucking need
Finish.
after
Go.
yesterday.
Finish your thought, bud.
Anyways, you got to find out if this guy is really the guy that you are going to bank your franchise off of. If we are going to be that bad and we are going to get a top pick, the new regime is going to want to go out there and get their own fucking quarterback, because this isn't the guy they drafted. This isn't the guy they traded up for. You need to know, is he special or not? So regardless of what the situation is, you got to find out. And he's either going to save your regime and be that guy, or he's not that guy and you're going to go get another one.
So I think that's pretty selfish because you're only looking out for, like, the regime is only looking out for itself and not what's best for the Giants. And what's best for the Giants is not to put Jaxson Dart out there.
why
The
is
only
the-
reason you put him out there is to save your own ass.
Bro, if you're going to fucking hire a new regime, and that is not the regime that drafted Jaxson Dart, there is no guarantee they walk in there and say, Jaxson Dart's our guy.
100%.
well, Joe
but,
Shane had
why?
6 years to get a wide
Right,
receiver
but-
too, bro.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Okay.
but that's a good problem to have for the new regime. No, you have a top 20 draft pick in Jackson Dart, and if he doesn't work out, you could just draft another guy. Because they're going to have a long leash too, clearly. The Mara family showed that they're going to give whoever the next guys are going to have a pretty long leash.
I think it would
Right.
be. I think it would be
Coughlin-
wildly.
That
might not
It would be
good for-
wildly selfish
for Dart,
of Shane
like-
and
Oh, there's
Dable to
nothing
start
good
Dart.
for Dart. I love Jackson Dart, but like the odds are stacked against him, sadly.
pretty badly at this point because the team's bad. They're getting fired and he's getting competition.
I love him, but there's basically no way he succeeds, sadly.
They put him in. They have no O line and no wide receiver too. He's cooked.
Right. There's just no way he looks good in this
Gotta find out what
situation.
he
But also, I agree with you. Like, those guys have to put him in to
Yeah.
potentially save their ass because what else are they going to do? But that's the whole problem. That's the whole problem. They should have been canned.
Yeah.
They should have been canned.
Yeah.
I don't disagree.
I
Or
agree.
they should have built a competent offense.
That
Oh, yeah,
too,
should've
but
done
they
their
didn't
job.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
they
the
didn't do
problem-
that.
The
But
problem
they
was
should
the
not have
fact that
jobs.
Danny got paid the way he did. It set the franchise back, and we only really had one great draft, this past draft. That's what saved
They
the
couldn't
job.
sign a wide receiver. They couldn't find a wide. They couldn't trade for a wide receiver too. There were plenty of wide receivers that went around this offseason, and the Giants got none of them.
Some of them got paid though. Some of them got paid big money. Granted, they paid Slayton 3 years, $39 million, which probably was not worth the contract whatsoever. So, you know, like I get it. Like I understand where you're coming from. I think that you gotta find out if you got something special or not. It's just that simple.
I agree too, but like not in week 2. Like
Bro, you really don't have.
They're not gonna do
There's
it.
not a comfortable spot for him to come in regardless.
They might can these guys before he gets a chance.
You're right.
Yeah.
They might. And that might even be worse for him.
But then when the new regime comes in, they're just going to throw him in there because they're going to do that. They're going to see what they got.
For sure.
Right. So it works out. That's probably the best case scenario, honestly. can these guys mid-season and then see what you got. Don't throw him in there. Basically, I mean, they're not going to straight up tell him, but no, that those guys' jobs are in his hands.
Yeah.
Right. He knows that.
He
right
gets
now.
a fresh start if they can. These guys should not have fucking jobs. I think Daboll's cool. Like, he could be a good NFL head coach. Not with the New York Giants.
Shane's not a good general manager.
Right. Obviously not. We know that. But, like, Daboll could be good. Maybe he's best suited as a coordinator. Maybe he's one of those guys. Who knows?
possible.
But, like...
Is
Like
there
he
a
shouldn't be
world-
he shouldn't be the head coach of the New York Giants.
I agree.
He should have not been the coach of the New York Giants. It's ridiculous that he's the coach. That's the biggest fucking travesty here. Not that Russell Wilson's your quarterback, not that Daniel Jones didn't work out, not that you let Saquon Barkley coach. It's that we're in the big 2025 and Brian Daboll is coaching your football team. I feel bad for you. Because, I mean, we're going to talk about it, but I'm in the predicament where it's like, it's time. Like, you're doing the fans a disservice. They're doing you guys a disservice. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the fucking problem. They should have been cleaned house. These guys do not. You see it. Malik Neighbors bitching and yelling at him. These guys don't want to play for him.
Second-year receiver.
And it's not even his fault. It's
flat in week 1.
It's not
Like,
even
that's
his
just
fault. It's not like maybe he could. Obviously, he could be better, 100%.
gotta be a way.
But like,
yeah.
it's not even his fault. The second things went downhill, they were going to turn on him. They're already turning on him. You guys are going to turn on him. He can't win. There was no possible outcome. I know you were delusional and thought that they were getting 7 wins, but that was, if like we're being real, that was obviously never going to fucking happen. There was never a chance that we would be going into next year saying Brian Daboll's the guy. Like, Brian Daboll flipped this thing around. There was never a chance. So it's either you can him mid-season or you can him at the end of the season, whatever it is. But there's no possible chance that Brian Daboll is the coach of this football team next year. No chance. If he is, like, as a guy who's done it, go find a new team. Don't put yourself through that.
Like I said before.
What would going into next year, what would Daboll be going into? Year 7?
No, he came in 22, 23. It would not be year 7, Dean.
Year 6, 7?
No.
Year 5?
It would be year 4 or year 5.
Year 5 would be
Year
next
He'd be
year?
going into year 5 next year.
That's
yes.
ridiculous. That's
No,
No,
ridiculous.
agreed. Like I said, he has the longest leash
That
in the NFL.
22-23 season is the only thing that we're holding on to. at
Yeah,
this point,
100%.
because
But,
we won a
like,
playoff
He
game.
really lost weight and lost all his fucking skills.
Yeah.
It's so
like,
obviously an anomaly, bro. Your quarterback threw 15 passing touchdowns. Like, we can't be that dumb. We can't be that dumb. Not we, like them.
No, we can be. I'm saying we can be. Like,
Like, it's
they
just
can be.
ridiculous.
I let
bro.
myself be that delusional.
That's a disservice, bro. It's that he has a job. It's that Shane's still in the building.
Shane,
That's the
too,
problem.
like,
It sucks that they have to go together. I actually like Daboll, but Shane's so bad that obviously new GM is going to bring in their own coach.
Shane,
I
too,
don't
like,
know,
a couple
man.
years ago, like, you had 2 top 5 picks, and they both fucking flopped.
Kayvon didn't flop, but he's not
Kayvon
what
had
you
a
would have
good rookie,
wanted.
had
It
a
was-
solid
it was
rookie
two
year,
top
and
Not-
did
seven.
not a top
nothing
5
since then.
pick.
Top 7, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, whatever, yeah.
Like,
He's not the guy though.
I just...
It's 2 top 10 picks, and they both flopped. Like it's Evan Neal was an absolute disaster.
No, Evan Neal was a absolute
disaster.
flop, like a clear disaster. I don't think Kayvon was a disaster. He just didn't live up to the 5th overall pick or whatever it was. Like, that's...
I mean, you need to hit on those
Yeah, it's
to
bad.
keep your
Yeah,
job.
He's
Yeah,
good.
it's
He's
top
a
5
good
pick,
football
yeah.
player. He's a good football player. He's just... Yeah.
I don't even know if good's the
Yeah,
word.
I
He's
don't even
average.
see that. Yeah.
He talks a lot.
He's maybe average, like average at best. I feel like.
He's a slightly above average player, but...
Sure, it's top 5 pick. He still flopped it. I don't know. Yeah, it's we're doomed.
It just sucks. I'm not gonna find a new team, but like I need to root for a different team every single year, which kind of just sucks.
It's
So.
kind of fun though.
I don't know. Bills Mafia cut you off though too, so you can't go there.
That's
They didn't
tough.
Cut me off.
They
That's
did
tough.
though.
They really didn't though.